Have you ever wondered what plants will keep growing in the winter, even if it's by little minute amounts, but what plants you can leave in the garden during the winter and continue to harvest from, or they will come back in the spring? We're going to talk about that today. Hi, this is Shana with Against the Grain Homestead, and as you may have seen in my last garden tour video, our garden is completely dead. We had our killing freeze and it wiped out everything. So as you can see behind me right here, these are some of the tomato plants that we still had, and you can see they are completely dead thanks to the killing freeze, right? As well as our okra, our peppers, our pumpkin plants, everything, they're done, right? As you know. I'm going to show you the few plants that are still alive. Okay, so let's turn you around and let's have a little chat. First up, the arugula. Right here, you can see where that killing freeze had just killed the arugula, but the killing freeze has been, it was about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and you can see all this new growth that we have now. So arugula, so here's the thing with arugula, whatever green is growing at the moment that your killing freeze happens, it will die, okay? That growth will die, but it will come back, okay? So there you go. That's the arugula. Over here is the kale. The kale is the same way. You will see right here, this was all killed. All of the green that we had from the kale was all killed from that killing freeze. Okay, but now you can see we have new growth once again. Okay, so we will be harvesting from the kale. Not as much as we were during the summer, obviously, because although it will still continue to grow, it will be much slower than in the summertime. Another one is the Swiss chard over here. Again, the exact same thing. You can see all of the green leaves that were already leafed out when that killing freeze happened, they died. But just like the arugula and the kale, you will see we have new growth. Okay? So, there you go. Now, that is what I have in my garden as far as greens go that I can still harvest from a little bit. But some other things, these are our carrots that we planted this year. Now I can overwinter the carrots. You can see all this brown here. Again, the killing freeze had killed the green tops that was already out. But this is all the green growth coming back. Okay, like this is a good example right here. Now, I left these carrots in because I wasn't quite ready to harvest them. So I can go ahead and harvest them now. I'll just quickly show you one. Okay, so here's a carrot. So I can go ahead and I can harvest all these carrots if I want, or I can just leave them in the ground, harvest them when the ground thaws, or just let them go to seed like I did last year. Some other things that you can leave in the ground is fall garlic. Here's some garlic that I planted in the middle of October, and I have some elsewhere. So the garlic here, it will be ready for harvest next year. Some other things that you can do, you can also leave potatoes and onions in the ground as long as you mulch them heavily, because you don't want the ground because you really don't want the ground to freeze around the potatoes because they'll kind of rot from all that moisture. If you leave onions in the ground, in my experience, the following spring they will send up flowers and you can collect the seeds from them. Another thing that you can harvest greens from, or actual food from, during the winter is Brussels sprouts. You could leave beets in the ground, turnips, rutabagas. We already talked about carrots. Many, if not all, I'm not sure about all because I don't know of every single vegetable out there, I'm sure. But you can leave most root crops in the ground over the winter provided that the appropriate precautions are taken. I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope it helped. And let me know in the comments below what you are overwintering and what you have found to be successful to continue harvesting during the winter. I'd love to hear it and maybe try it too. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.